So we will talk about the memory because it's the hype topic actually, and I'm doing the memory for a couple of years. And congrats to Cogni folks that they raised the investment round. So right now, a lot of investors invest more and more to the memory as a critical infrastructure for the agents. And for sure, yet another big trend is the context graphs that actually is just a form of quite specific memory that more applied for the enterprise and business operations. And what I see in the memory space that, for example, people try to hide the complexity of the memory. They try to be focused on the conversational one that you just talk, and on the background, actually, we do the extraction and build the graph-like structure. And I would say that we should really separate these processes because when you design the system, you need to understand the purpose. And the conversational memory, it's one thing. The operational one, it's the different one. And it's really matter what kind of optimization criteria we want to apply. Because if we want to have the better charts, then we want to have the better understanding what user are talking about, what kind of values user have, what's his focus and attention is about. And when we're talking about the enterprise agents that do the execution of the different tasks, we focus more on the optimization that agent follow the rules, agents learn from the past experience and all other things. All these mental criteria and processes, they quite similar to each other, but they have completely different goals, and completely different goals actually should have different cognitive processes actually. And for me, the memory, it's more about the goals, what we want to achieve with this memory. And for me, the memory, it's more about the cognitive processes because the processes are more important than the data structure, because the underlying data structure is just the side effect of the process and the goal. And I would say that, yeah, it's super important to have some graph structures like semantic spacetimes, vector embeddings, apply some topology, and all of the things. But what's more important is just achieve our goals and support some mental processes, because the extraction pipeline is critical. The encoding, reconstruction, recall, relevance of the information, and for sure the most important is the focus and attention. And even the processes of forgetting and pruning and keeping the relevant data, it's a huge topic, and we still don't have the answers. I haven't seen any memory solution on the market that focus on the cognitive computation and cognitive processes. And what I want to do, I wrote the book that focus on the memory and time, but I still have the section in the book about the cognitive computation and processes that I keen to finish maybe this year. And what I want to say that the memory is more about the processes. Memory is more about the goals, and memory is more about the attention, focus, and forgetting than about some overhyped context graph or knowledge graph, or any other form of the knowledge representation. But we need to understand what's possible, what wants to remember, and what's really matters. And our brain, evolutionary, have completely different view on what matters, because we was running on the forest, craving for something sweet, craving for something fat, with the hope that the predators will not eat us while we eating something else. And for sure, some evolutional functions to make the next generation of us even more important. But all these evolutionary factors doesn't matter anymore, because we're not running on the forest, but we still liking to making kids, but it's a separate topic of the discussion. So we really need to find the new optimization for the artificial intelligence cognitive processes that matters more without all our evolutionarily humans hardware, because the agents simply don't have it. And it's more philosophical question that goes to the cognitive philosophers that try to make the computation of mind and computation of thinking. And it's what I'm doing in my free time, even if it's not giving the immediate value for the enterprise systems. So stay connected with me in this cognitive journey and see you next time. Choose.